All right, now let's talk about launching and then managing different applications that you have open. So, first of all, there are different ways that you can launch applications. You can have them in your taskbar. You can just click to launch on them. You can have them pinned to your desktop, in which case you can just double click on them to launch. And then you can launch them from your start menu, either from this live tile area or from the all apps section. So once you have applications open, there are different ways that you can arrange these applications. I have an application installed right now called Sizer, and what that allows me to do is just go ahead and resize an application to a specific window size. So I am very particular about how my windows are arranged on my desktop so that things are easy to access. So that's something that I like to have. That's a free application. You don't necessarily need it though. Another thing that you can do is you can right click on the desktop, and then you have the option to show windows in a different sort of orientation. So you can show windows cascaded, which does basically the same thing that I had before, and it arranges these windows. I'm not sure how it decides what size and shape the windows should be, but that's nevertheless something that you can do. And then in addition to that, you can show windows stacked. So this is a great way to show all the different windows that you have open at the same time so that you can see everything. And then you can show windows side by side, which does a very similar thing. In fact, let's go ahead and close one of those. We'll say show windows side by side. And then you can say show the desktop. And what that does is it closes, well, not closes, but minimizes all of the windows that you have open so that you can easily see your desktop. And that might be nice to do if you have a dozen or so windows open and you just want to have one open. So you can then go ahead and show the entire desktop and then just bring back up the application that you want to be using. Another way that you can do this, let me go ahead and bring these windows open again. Another way that you can do this is you can bring your mouse cursor all the way down into the bottom right corner, and this shows you the desktop, and then if you click, it will go ahead and minimize all the windows. So that's another option that you do have there. And then you can click here to undo minimize all windows, and that brings them back up. Now, new in Windows 10 is a new feature called Snap Assist. So ever since Windows 7, you have been able to sort of slide an application window over to the side, and then Windows will automatically resize it to fill half of the screen. Now, some applications don't support this exactly. Some applications will need to fill more than half of the screen, so this won't quite work. But new in Windows 10 is also the option to fill a quarter of the screen. And then let me show you one other thing that's really special about this here. When you go to snap a window, if you have other things open, let me just go ahead and bring another one over here. If you have another window or multiple windows open, when you snap a window, it will show you the other windows that are currently running on your desktop. And then clicking on either of those windows will fill the rest of the screen. So that is just another way to manage applications. Another great thing that you can do is you can have multiple desktops which have different applications running on them. So over here I have messaging applications running and OneNote, and then over here I have things that pertain to this video. So that's another great way that you can manage multiple open applications.